we had this unordered list in our index, right? And then we had this unordered list in our index, okay? This, we didn't do anything to, so it still displays like a block element. So it's, yeah, so it's there. And, you know, once it's done, there's a line break. So whatever is below it, whatever is below it in the HTML document, it's going to show up down here, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's right, because it's going to be right. Okay. So now we move this up above that unordered list. Okay. HTML document. So this is floated right, so it shows up over here, and it's out of the flow of the document. So it's no longer has that you know, page break, line break that block elements do. So this came up.
So earlier when you floated right, it did float right, but it was invisible.
Exactly. Okay. Like, so if we, I'm going to do something real quick just to show them. So I'm putting it back below, right here. And I'm just going to make this. See? So it's floated to the right, but so it's just sitting over there to the right.
So what?
I think they're both, in my opinion, substantial, you know, good enough. So, broken. It's got audio. I see it. Absolute. And remember, it works, right? The reason why it's down there and it's positioned within that footer like that is because what it's doing, that position, it's looking. We just gave that footer a position to keep it at the bottom of the page. So parent element that does this footer has a position of fixed, and then it positions itself, you know, parent element. Does that make sense? So,
you chose absolute positioning over floating to do that?
Yeah. All right. I'm trying to think what would be the absolute eventually, but we're going to do responsive design this afternoon. You know, see, it's like that what I was talking about earlier, where when you do absolute and you do fixed, it's kind of like taking that piece of paper and putting another piece of paper over it. So that's why you see the overlapping here. You could fix that with responsiveness. So I think either way, in this case, is the same outcome. If we floated it right there, it would just. So see how it's kind of pushing it down a little bit. Yep. Just a couple things. Yeah, of course. So, exactly. So I was just going to say a couple aesthetics that we can do, and she's going to do is she's going to change the font size a little smaller, and we're going to change the background color. But other than that, you know, we could do some margin here to push it, you know, off the side, or we could do some on the other side to push it off the side. All right. And while she's doing it, does that help make sense, guys? Like, the thing is, I wanted to use this exercise to, you know, go over the different types of the positioning, the floats, and the difference between inline and block elements. I think it's a good, like, reinforcing thing. So now you can start to see use cases of the differences between them. Did that help at all? This morning? All right, awesome. Thank you.